A fourth straight week of racing for her as she goes for the big money here tonight. McDonald and Etzel teaming up with that $1.1 million winner. They're off and trotting. And a good start. Safe Conduct punching out of there with the most early speed. There goes Duly Resolved from the far outside. McDonald just floated out of there with Adair Castle to size up the situation. He's in a good spot early there with her in third. Going to cross in from in fourth is Mischievous Rose. Then Esplosione is fifth away. The early trailer sixth, Resolute Bay. So the Trotters marching their way over the quarter, and up front early Safe Conduct Duly Resolved to second, quarter time 27-1. And here comes Adair Castle breathing fire out of a three-hole as McDonald got the first turn out of the way before stoking the fire. And here comes Adair Castle rushing up to take the top. Back into second, Safe Conduct Duly Resolved is third. Then Mischievous Rose fourth, Esplosione fifth, and trailing sixth, Resolute Bay. Field in straight alignment nearing the midway point, and they chase Adair Castle. It is Adair Castle, the queen of this castle, leading the way just over a length in front, 56-4. Very sensible first half for her as she moves into the far turn. Safe Conduct trips out in the pocket. Duly Resolved is up close from in third. Mischievous Rose is back into fourth. Here she comes first over now. About to pick up her cover is Esplosione, and the trailer at the rail remains Resolute Bay. 2 3/4. It's Adair Castle on top just over a length. Pocket riding Safe Conduct. Mischievous Rose first over from in third, then Duly Resolved, Esplosione, trailing Resolute Bay 3/4 in 125-1, and they kick for home. Adair Castle, the one they'll try and track down. Safe Conduct pops the pocket here and comes on to challenge late. Mischievous Rose up in the center of the racetrack. She too is closing at Adair Castle. It's Adair Castle digging in. She's on top by a pair, and Adair Castle adds the Ontario Sire Graduate Series final to her ultra-impressive resume as she storms home in 27 flat like breaking sticks.
And this is why she's the queen. Adair Castle getting the win. And how about this, Randy? With a new life's mark tonight of 152-1. Her previous best had been 152-4.
And what about the sizzling last quarter to get that new lifetime mark? 27 flat on the end. Good luck. Try to catch me. Not happening. Goodbye. This is why she's Adair Castle.
Home, Adair Castle, the one they'll try and track down. Safe Conduct pops the pocket here and comes on to challenge late. Mischievous Rose up in the center of the racetrack. She too is closing at Adair Castle. It's Adair Castle digging in. She's on top by a pair, and Adair Castle adds the Ontario Sire Graduate Series final to her ultra-impressive resume as she storms home in 27 flat like breaking sticks.
All right, guys.
You want me to? I'm like, where'd you have me in this?
You got everyone there? I'm here with driver James McDonald, who swept all 4 legs of the Ontario Graduate Series with Adair Castle. James, talk about the trip tonight, because Safe Conduct left and showed early speed, which is not really like him. Were you surprised when he showed early speed, and how did you adapt?
Anytime there's some extra money on the line, you know someone's going to take a shot. Greek Source is a terrific horse. He won the Super Final last year, and he's just kind of finding his feet again this year. But you know, he's a tough horse to beat, and when he's on your back, you're always got to worry about him. But that's the great part about Adair Castle. She always got a little bit more left if you need it, and she just kept digging right through the wire.
Now, dating back to last year's Super Final, you won some tepid fractions and did get picked off by the runner-up finisher tonight, Mischievous Rose. Was that kind of in the back of your mind? Did you want to speed things up a little bit in the 3/4 and turning for home to not let anybody close to you?
Yeah, I think that's anyone that's raced against her or watched her race. That's kind of her best quality is her lungs. Like she never gets tired. She'll go a long way on the lead, and maybe in the Super Final I went a little too fast or a little too slow, and then tried to make up for it all at once. And I think it was kind of my fault. But tonight I just kept her rolling along. She was happy to do it, and I knew she'd give me more when I needed her.
Now, Randy touched on just after the race. I mean, you drove so much more, and she's had success against the boys. Tonight, Adair Castle beating the boys as well. I mean, just talk about 2 great mares, and how do you compare them both?
I'm just a lucky guy to get to sit behind both of them for sure. They actually, I mean, at different gates and everything, but they have some similarities. Neither one of them blazing gate speed, but both of them just tough as whalebone, keep going and keep coming and coming. So if Derek Castle could do what So Much More does as an aged horse, I think Mark and the owner group would be pretty happy.
Perfect. And best of luck in the upcoming Ontario Graduate Leg with Silver Label, James. Thank you. And now on to trainer Mark Etzel. Mark, how important was it for you to kind of have a series like this to get your mare in shape, facing her own kind in her own age group?
It was a great stepping stone for this year's takeoff. We didn't know how, you never know 4-year-old mares, how they're going to come back, and they have to race against the boys most times, so it was a good stepping stone to get on the starting program.
And she's had a great year. So the Miss Versatility is coming up next, and also the Armbro Flight. Which one are you pointing towards more?
Well, the Armbro Flight is the main concern, but the Miss Versatility, we paid her into it because the final's at Delaware, and she's really handy on a half, so that was kind of our main goal for keeping her eligible to that.
Well, thanks, and continued success, Mark. I mean, she's had a great year, and everyone's enjoying watching her. All the best.
It's a lot of fun. Thank you.